starters. The captain, LeBron James. 7th time he's been the leading overall vote getter. 25 points a night, 8 rebounds, 11 assists is number 1 in the league. He's had 9 triple-doubles, which is second to Luka Doncic. All-Star Game MVP in 06 and 08 and 2018. He's got a teammate along the front lines. Anthony Davis, his 7th straight All-Star appearance, 27 points a game, 9 rebounds, 11 games of at least 30 points. It's the first time the Lakers have had multiple All-Stars since 2013 when it was Kobe and Dwight Howard. It's an all-LA front line. The Clippers' Kawhi Leonard. Fourth All-Star selection in his 9th season. He's averaging 27 a night, 7 rebounds, 5 assists. He's 4th in steals. 14 games of at least 30 with a high of 43 for the 31 and 14 Clippers. In the backcourt, Luka Doncic. Luka! In his 2nd year, he's a first-time All-Star.
Wow.
29 points a game. 10 rebounds.
Oh my goodness.
9 assists.
10 rebounds a
12
game.
triple-doubles.
Wow.
Including 2 40-point triple-doubles. And James Harden joins him as a starter out of the Western Conference. 8th straight selection. This will be his 6th start. 37 points a game to lead the league. 6 rebounds, 7 assists, which is number 9. 29 games of at least 30 points in the 42 he's played. 16 games of at least 40.
Well, he's averaging 37. I would expect that. Well,
so I thought it was a lot more clear-cut. Did you not, as we went through this, that in the Western Conference, these were going to be the 5 guys?
Oh, that was a lock. It was a lot harder in the Eastern Conference, but these guys in the Western Conference are all well-deserved. I don't think there was any chance of anybody doing anything different in this scenario.
You want a good nugget about Luka Doncic?
What's that?
So he's sitting on 20 triple-doubles in 111 games with the Mavs. Jason Kidd played 500 games with the Mavs and has their record with 21 triple-doubles, 1 more than Doncic has.
Different era, though, Ernie.
What does that mean?
Different style of play.
Different style of play.
The ball is in his hands more. Jason Kidd
less physical.
Come on, man.
Luka Doncic is an MVP candidate. We know nobody's taking that away from him.
But Kenny, you're right.
You can't say that
less
Jason
physical,
Kidd's stats. You can't compare his stats. Or you can't compare James Harden's 37 to Michael Jordan's 37. Michael Jordan's 37 is against hand check rules. All those kind of things.
And I agree with you.
Thank you.
But you still got to get his kid credit.
No, let's give him credit.
But
I'm saying
Kenny,
you
you're
can't
right.
say
Different
because
era.
Jason Kidd only had 20.
Different era.
Jason Kidd would have had 50 triple-doubles in this kind of era.
Well, Jason Kidd's not as good a shooter as this kid.
He hit triple-doubles.
No, I'm saying, but I'm saying,
shooting.
we're talking about the point.
Scoring.
We're talking about rebounds and passing.
And rebound, passing, and scoring. Jason Kidd.
That's my point.
75
hold on a second.
triple-doubles.
That's my point. The only difference, this kid's a better shooter, but the rebound and assist, that didn't change in any era. Rebound and assist don't change in any era.
Yes, it does.
Let's look at
How does that change in an era?
There's more shot opportunities in this era.
Thank you.
So there's more rebounds.
But you still,
How many guys? We watched the Rockets miss. James Harden took 17 threes. That's 7. He missed 16. That's 16 extra rebounds that typically you wouldn't have had in our era.
First of all, that's just stupidity anyway.
Let's look at the voting breakdown, shall we? Here's how the fans saw it in the Western Conference.
We arguing about something wrong. Right?
James, Davis, and Kawhi Leonard ahead of Paul George and the Joker. In the backcourt, they had Doncic and Harden ahead of Lillard. And look at Alex Caruso with my hairline at number 4.
Or lack of hairline.
Alex Caruso with my hairline.
Let's go to the player vote. James, Davis, and Leonard. Jokic was 4th ahead of Paul George. Doncic and Harden with Damian Lillard 3rd and Devin Booker 4th, according to the players. And then in the media vote, they had a James, Davis, and Leonard, Jokic and Gobert, and Doncic, Harden, and Lillard and Westbrook. Lillard was 3rd there, but the only guys who got votes in that media panel were Doncic, Harden, and Lillard. Those are the only 3 guys in the backcourt who even got votes in that media panel. So do you have any issue, any question about the Western Conference?
I most certainly do not. It's an impressive lineup. You probably could have. No, I actually like this lineup. Like I have no quarrels, no beef about this. Great lineup. Congratulations to Luka, second year.
Yeah,
being
I mean,
also
Luka's
starter.
an MVP candidate. He's going to be right there when it says taking the Mavericks, especially without Porzingis playing a big number of games. This guy's played unbelievable, and he's probably, if not the most exciting, he's in the top 3 most exciting player to watch in the NBA. And when the Mavericks play on television, I make sure I watch.
And this is the first time in a long time we haven't had a debate about starters. Like this one right here, like I haven't had a debate.
There's no.
No, I mean, because Eastern Conference, we had a couple of things where you thought Jimmy Butler should be in there, for instance. But on this one, it's hard to pick through this and say, hey, I think maybe this guy.
Well, hold on. I like to talk about ifs.
Yeah.
If Steph Curry was healthy and playing at the Steph Curry level, would Luka be starting?
Yes.
Just an if.
Yeah.
Over Steph.
Well,
No,
because,
he said he's playing at the Steph Curry.
Yeah. Steph Curry level. Healthy.
That's an interesting if.
Yes.
No, yeah, but if Steph is playing great, first of all, Luka, I think James Harden would be the odd man out because the Rockets wouldn't. Luka, they're gonna have their same record, and I don't know what Steph without Clay, what their record would be. It might be better than the Rockets, but I don't know if it'll be better than the Mavs.
Okay.
Interesting observation there.
No, I
big
just like
fella.
talking about ifs.
But
if.
you listen, let me just say this: Luka Doncic was gonna start an All-Star game. The way he's balling, these triple doubles, like even if Steph was playing great, I think the odd man out.
I don't know about that.
That would be hard to knock out the league's leading scorer.
About that one.
Listen, man,
It would be a great debate
Yes,
if
it would.
Steph and Clay were
Yes.
there playing, and they
Yes,
and
at
the
a high
Warriors
level.
were in the
We
top 3 as normally they are.
Yeah.
That would be a great
now,
debate. Then we'd be arguing.
We would have needed
We'd be
much
arguing
more
right
time
now.
in this segment.
We'd be arguing right
As
now.
it turns out, we do not. We're going to come back, and then when we do, we're going to try to hook up with Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll have the opportunity to do that and talk to him about his first All-Star selection.
Could have been.
We've got the Lakers and the Nets, followed by the Mavs and the Blazers. But before we get to our doubleheader, we've got an hour-long TNT NBA tip-off presented by Auto Trader, during which we will announce the captains and the starters for the All-Star game in Chicago. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet, Charles. It's a big night, man.
Big night for the NBA. It's an awesome honor to be elected to the All-Star team, and especially if you're a starter.
Before we announce the starters, a brief explanation of how they were selected. The ballots you, the fans, cast count 50%. The players vote, 25%. And a media panel, 25%. When all those votes are tabulated and calculated, the players are ranked on where they finished on those ballots. For instance, there was an Eastern Conference starter who the fans had second, the players had third, and the media had fourth. His total score good enough to earn him a starting spot. Another was second by the fans, but sixth by the players and the media, and he missed out. Now that we're all on the same page, I hope, here's the way it turned out in the Eastern Conference as they head to Chicago in 2020. And the captain, Giannis Antetokounmpo, 5,900,000 votes.
Could have been 10 million.
30 points per game, 13 rebounds a night, shooting 55%. His fourth straight All-Star appearance in his seventh season, 20 games of 30 and 10, and 23 games of at least 30 points. How about a first-timer? Pascal Siakam of the Toronto Raptors, his first All-Star selection in his fourth season, averaging 24 points a game. That's number 15 in the league, 8 rebounds, 4 assists, 10 30-point games. In the previous 3 years, he had a total of 5 of those. Joel Embiid of the Sixers, his third straight selection. 23 points a game, 12 rebounds. He's out right now after the left-hand surgery, but 24 double-doubles in the 31 games he has played, the most consecutive starts for a Sixer at the All-Star game since Allen Iverson had 7. In the backcourt, how about Kemba Walker?
Kemba!
Fourth straight selection in his 9th season for the Celtics, who are 29 and 14 and number 4 in the East. He's averaging 22 points a game. That's number 19, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, and has had 8 games with at least 30. Want another first-timer?
Yes.
How about Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks?
Ooh.
Sure, the worst record in the Eastern Conference at 11 and 34, but this guy's numbers eye-popping. 29 points a game, number 3 in the league. 9 assists a night, that's number 4. He's the first Hawk voted a starter since Dikembe Mutombo in 2002. But Trae Young, in fact, Trae Young, the leading vote getter among guards in the Eastern Conference. You surprised to see Trae Young in there?
I knew, not totally surprised. He is a terrific offensive player. I think the injury to Kyrie Irving really helped him get in there. But this guy can score with the best of them. I'm disappointed in the Hawks' record. I got to admit that. I thought they would be better.
I think the